Austin Kendall and Bo Nix have been named the starting quarterbacks at their respective universities, and we're going to talk about what that means after the bumper.
What do you mean you don't subscribe to my son's YouTube channel?
Mama, no!
Just snap the damn ball, RJ.
What's up, kid folky? It's RJ Young. I am not on a step mill. Consider hitting the like and subscribe button because I upload a video every single day. It's always OU related, college football related, sports related. We have a good time. And Gus Malzahn informed the team on Tuesday afternoon that true freshman quarterback Bo Nix will be their week 1 starter against Oregon. And Neal Brown told media that Austin Kendall had finally won the job in West Virginia. And Bo Nix is in a considerably better position to lead his team than Austin Kendall. Bo Nix is also the son of Patrick Nix, who is a legend at Auburn, and the first true freshman quarterback to start week 1 since 1946, which is remarkable because that's an exceedingly long time. But if anybody was ever going to do it, it's this kid who is a legacy, who broke all kinds of records in high school, who was the number 2 rated quarterback in the 2019 class. And this class is special to me for a number of reasons, not the least of which was last year in June, heading into the summer period and the opening. This class was said to not have a single 5-star quarterback in it. All these dudes were too short, they were too small to lead teams. They didn't look anything like the class before them, which had Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence in it, among others. And yet, 3 of the top 5 quarterbacks in that class have already been named the week 1 starter as true freshmen. Jayden Daniels at Arizona State, Bo Nix, of course, at Auburn, Sam Howell at North Carolina, Max Duggan still has an opportunity to be the starting quarterback at TCU. Gary Patterson has said he'll probably wait till the week of before he names a starting quarterback. That guy is in a duel with Alex Delton, among others. Mike Collins still in the boot. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. And, of course, Spencer Rattler, the number 1 rated quarterback in the 2019 class, is going to sit this one. He's going to sit at least against Houston. We'll see what that means for him throughout the season because Jalen Hurts is the guy. And then Austin Kendall. Man, I was about to really be upset for Brian Kendall as I watched Brian Kendall be upset because it would have been funny if, Trey Lowe or any of the other quarterbacks of West Virginia, Jack Allison among others, were named the starting quarterback over Kendall because he transferred to West Virginia for the same reason that Jalen Hurts transferred to Oklahoma, to be the starting quarterback. And yeah, Brown made him sweat it out, just like Riley tried to make Jalen Hurts sweat it out. But in the case of Austin Kendall, yeah, okay, cool. You got Kennedy McCoy, a couple sock puppets, and a couple of crusty socks to throw the football to. You don't really have much. And defensively, all their safeties left. So all the dudes that went into the portal and all the dudes that they brought in, JUCOs and 3-star recruits, it's a mess, but it's also a first year for Neal Brown. It's going to be a first-year effort. Austin Kendall's going to do the best he can. I think it's really interesting that Bo Nix is going to be thrown right into the fire against a ranked Oregon team. That's going to be one of the marquee matchups, August 31st, Auburn versus Oregon, top 25 teams, number 11 versus number 16. Justin Herbert, who is considered the class of the 2020 group, throw Tua Tagovailoa in there too. And then Bo Nix, who is leading a youth movement among quarterbacks. Like, we haven't seen this kind of movement at the quarterback position in quite some time, even as we are in a period for which it is much more likely that a kid coming out of high school will be named the starting quarterback at a big-time college football program. And then since we're in this window of naming starters, you got Justin Fields, you got Jalen Hurts, you got Austin Kendall, you got Bo Nix, you got Jayden Daniels, you got Sam Howell. Tate Martell is doing his Julian Edelman out at Miami. You hate to see it. I mean, kind of. I haven't seen this much shade thrown at a quarterback that ain't done nothing since high school, obviously, since Ryan Mallett went to in the NFL. Like, he didn't even get all this shade. They had to wait till he left Arkansas before he got all this shade. And I'm just going, man, you gotta really dislike a dude who ain't done anything. Like, at the very least, people that claim to dislike Baker Mayfield watched him plant a flag. They watched him grab his crotch on national television. They don't genuinely like his attitude as he goes out there and plays ball games, right? Tate Martell ain't even done any of that. And it's getting so dire that they're saying, hey, man, you want to play a little receiver? You want to play a little slot? You know, because Coach Perry's, he's first dude up. And we really think Jarren Williams is going to be the guy. Miami fans are very fond of telling me that they thought Jarren Williams was going to be the guy all along. Whatever. Cool. If that was the case, then why bring in Tate Martell? All right? Dude ain't good enough. That's fine. I understand not being good enough. But don't look at me with a straight face and tell me that Tate Martell was not going to be a shoot-in for this job if he could do the job. Okay? And that also just underscores how much this has to suck for Tate Martell and how much it would have sucked for Austin Kendall if he wasn't named the guy, as you watch all of these true freshmen get these jobs, man. And they're really good jobs. They're the kind of jobs that you skip the career fair to go, no, I'm throwing all my eggs in the Phillips 66 basket, in the Conoco basket, throwing all my eggs in the Google basket, in the Mac basket, Apple, Facebook, wherever it is the coders go to code. Because Auburn's a good job. Obviously, Arizona State is turning into a very good job with Herman Edwards and then Eno Benjamin. All you got to do is hand that dude the ball. And then you got Phil Longo calling plays for you out of North Carolina, and then he runs air raid, and it's nice. Sam Howell's going to have a good time in a couple of years. And now you're going to have to look, watch Spencer Rattler pretty closely. I think he is going to be content to redshirt this season. I think that next year, yeesh, Mordecai might end up in the portal at the end of next season. We'll have to wait and see. Quarterback is always difficult because you could end up as Bo Nix or you could end up at Austin Kendall, which is say you get the job right away, or you're the odd man out playing behind two guys that are capable and you just don't get an opportunity to play. So I'm going to watch and wait and see what Joey Gatewood does at Auburn in Gus Malzahn's offense in a year where some people have put Gus Malzahn on a hot seat. I think that's unfair, but if you look at their schedule, they're going to have their opportunities to go after people, okay? They're going to have their opportunities to get some pelts. And Bo Nix seems to give them the best opportunity. Early enrollee, played well in the spring game. Rave reviews all the way around. Now we'll just have to wait and see. All right, that is it for me.